Welcome to Rabbit Hole Research. I am Chevy Cool Lady, reacting to the article in my local paper here in Myrtle Beach. I have the right to express my own opinions and created AI art for your enjoyment. This was generated, but is crazy what images were produced. I am still laughing at the Spider-Man preacher. The Sun News put this article out on Monday. Leave what day you are seeing this in the comments, please. The article starts out by saying, Mica Miller protesters at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, church sprayed by sprinklers, claim assault. Reads the headline of Monday's Myrtle Beach paper called The Sun. This dude looked vicious, Hoseman or Sprinkler Dude. Superhero Sunday's newest antagonist has emerged for the human memes band of Contras. The Sun says, protesters outside Solid Rock Church at Market Common in Myrtle Beach were sprayed with a sprinkler by what appears to be a church member Sunday morning, leading some to press charges. A TikTok video posted by a person who goes by the name Guru showed protesters at the church and a person who grabs a sprinkler and sprays them. Myrtle Beach police were on the scene. Several people claimed to file assault charges against the church member. Myrtle Beach police could not be reached for comment Sunday. The article declares, very interestingly, the above-mentioned could discuss possible city ordinances required to order a protester to take her mask off. But, hey, in her defense, the jailhouse Spidey was wearing it on Superhero Sunday, a family activity scheduled for that day by the church. I would say it was a fail. Super fail. But the cops did not do anything to stop the pastor from turning the sprinkler on to douse the protesters, ironically shooting Jesus with the water first. Maybe the bar owner pastor was hoping he would turn it to wine. It's all about intent. Meanies. Big meanies. Allegedly, that is, please comment. It's July 2nd at 7:54 p.m. here in MB, Sweet Tea Land. Thanks for joining Chevy Cool Lady. Leave the time you hear this in the comments. Please like and subscribe for more content.
The article goes on to say, people have been protesting against the church and its former pastor, John Paul Miller, since the beginning of June. In April, Mica Miller, John Paul Miller's wife, committed, according to police. On Sunday morning, John Paul Miller allegedly set up sprinklers around Solid Rock Church grounds before the church service, according to Guru. Protesters showed up, standing along the sidewalk outside the church before the morning service. There was also a man dressed as Jesus. What's funny, people, is these things were not planned. These people have risen to the top, for one reason or another. I am very glad Jesus made his presence known. You got to have some humor or the gravity would crush you. John Paul goes on, ad nauseum, to say,
these people are not protesting. Solid Rock believes in the right to protest. These people are pagans who are trying to stop Christians from worshiping. They slander, they speak evil lies, they take pictures of children, and they wear masks while standing in front of parishioners who try to enter and leave the house of the Lord. These vicious pagans stand in the streets, use illegal blow horns, and laugh at the city police because the city is doing nothing to stop them from harassing Christians who simply want to worship together for 1 hour. They make a mockery of the Christian faith, having a man dressed up like Jesus walk around scaring innocent parishioners as they enter church.
The next incident I saw the videos. Furthermore, the Sun News states, a video uploaded by Guru to TikTok shows a church member picking up a sprinkler and spraying water into the faces of several people as the group shouts, "No people, no church." The man then puts the sprinkler back on the ground and a Myrtle Beach police officer moves the sprinkler head farther away from the group. The man and the officer then walk off. Guru said 6 were sprayed and of those 5 filed assault charges against the man. The charges have not yet been confirmed with Myrtle Beach police. The Sun News was not able to get in contact with the people who were sprayed. Guru livestreamed what happened and uploaded videos to TikTok. This is coverage worth watching, as well as CJ Crime Concepts, and so many more content creators who are covering this. The article presents a narrative saying, a group of people have been protesting outside Solid Rock Church since June 2nd. The Sun News visited the first protest and said they saw people shouting at members as they entered the church for Sunday service. Alexandra Quatso, who organized the June 2nd protest, said she wants to see justice for Mica Miller. When asked what justice would look like, Quatso said she wants to see John Paul Miller in jail for his actions. The Sun states there have been theories online saying John Paul Miller allegedly abused Mica Miller and was directly involved in her death despite police ruling it a self-action. John Paul Miller has denied abusing Mica Miller, although the documentation disproves this, and was in Charleston the day of her death, although he has not provided proof. John Paul Miller said he has tried to speak to the protesters and the city about church members' right to worship but felt his concerns were dismissed. He calls the cops more than anyone I have ever seen. What a nuisance. This is shame. A lot of people down here in Myrtle have their heads up their asses and left some rude comments. The information is out there. Do your own investigations. You cannot believe anything JP says.
JP loves to talk the most. And a quote from the horse's mouth goes, "The one that talks the most is guilty." His final words in this article whine.
They scream justice, but have no knowledge of the meaning of that word. They did not even know Mica Miller, nor do they care about the truth behind why she died. They don't care about mental illness that she suffered, they don't care about her heart for Africa and the children of Kenya and her home church, and they don't care about the reason Mica passed away too early, John Paul Miller wrote. Again, we don't mind them protesting, but we do mind not being allowed to worship Jesus for 1 hour together, in the city of Myrtle Beach.